guys, it's me, Danielle, otherwise known as DatGirlDannie, here on YouTube and on Instagram. And the purpose of today's video is to kind of explain to you or share with you my excessively shedding hair journey. So I want to show you in the beginning at the point where my hair was thriving the most was probably back when I was on YouTube in about the year 2012, 2013, and I'll show you some footage there. ...2012, 2013, how my hair was. It was thriving, although I was heat training at the time. Many of you know me from heat training. So I was heat training at the time, and but my hair was doing great. Like, although it was heat training or heat damage, it was doing really well till when I put heat on it, or if I did curly styles. My hair pretty much did great. You can see in its wet state that it wasn't my natural curl pattern as a tighter, more 4B curl pattern, but it was much looser, reminiscent of like a 4A, maybe 3C-ish, but that's with it being heat damage. But anyway, my hair was doing pretty good, so that was probably my hair's prime, so to speak. And I did a couple big chops. I had a couple kids, so let's fast forward to 2020. The year 2020, my hair was actually doing good. Look back up just a little bit. In 2019, I had my son in the summer, and also like maybe a month or two before he was born, I did another big chop, and I had this kind of curly tapered look. But other than that, my hair was doing good. So basically the year 2020, my hair was growing out of that pixie cut. I was doing different styles, or really was leaving it alone, wasn't putting heat on it at all, and my hair was doing really good, and I really got to know my natural hair pattern. But by the end of 2020, I wanted to change up my hair. I was actually looking at relaxers, but I said before I do a relaxer, I'm just gonna do some straight style. So I started flat ironing my hair, and that's when I noticed, after I started flat ironing my hair again, I was doing the same steps: deep conditioning, using a heat protectant, just like I was back in 2012. But what I noticed is that my hair did not have the same resiliency as it had before. It didn't take heat well, as in it wasn't resistant to heat damage. It was very susceptible to heat damage, and I got heat damage like that. My hair went from really thick and thriving to I used heat a couple times, and then my hair was like, what? You know, I tried a few bentonite clay treatments. I tried a couple things which kind of helped, but overall my curl pattern was very I want to say weak. My hair was weak. It wasn't strong enough almost for too much heat styling, let alone a relaxer. So that idea for a relaxer just basically went out the window. And so I was still doing heat styling, and so I got a U-part wig to kind of help me along. So when I got my U-part wig, I installed my U-part wig, and that's when I noticed right here the first thinning spot I noticed. And from then on, I started, as I washed my hair each day, I noticed a lot of shedding with my hair, and I also noticed the density change. So I flat ironed, the first time I flat ironed my hair was like October 2020, and then I flat ironed it again like that January, and a couple more times. I noticed a thin spot, but I wasn't correlating that with anything, and so I noticed the density of my hair change, and the density of my hair kept changing as time went on. And at the same time, I've noticed that I am shedding a lot on wash day. So that is why in about April is when I started documenting every single time I washed my hair. I took a picture of all of the hair that I lost. Sorry if this grosses you guys out, but this was very important in my journey to kind of understand in scope, like what's going on, like what's happening, why am I losing so much hair, or to even notice that, okay, it's not just you, every 2 weeks you're losing like handfuls of hair. Even after protective styling, I was losing a lot of hair. And so I started trying a couple things. I took collagen for a while. I didn't notice any changes. I started using these hair growth oils that I was finding on Instagram, and I was protective styling because I didn't want to mess with my hair a lot. But with protective styling, all it did was delay the inevitable, which means I would not wash my hair for 4 weeks in protective style, and then once I wash my hair, I still have a big gob of hair that comes out. So my hair was still excessively shedding a lot. And then back in January of this year, 2022, I decided to come on YouTube when my hair is basically at the worst it's ever been. Share my excessively shedding hair journey with you guys. So I'm coming to you very vulnerable at the time, and you all have been nothing but helpful during this whole process. Some of you say it could be something internal, many of you say it could be postpartum. But one of the greatest suggestions that I got, I'll share with you in a moment. But I did use a lot of different shampoos that was supposed to help. I used Neoxin, which made my hair feel terrible. I used Mielle Organics anti-shedding line with the sea moss. That made my hair feel dry and just, I don't know, I didn't feel it was helping the process, right? And then I use something that I've continued to use is Do Grow. I use the entire Do Grow line. And you know, you see Do Grow, you were like, okay, Do Grow, that's just another black marketed black you know, hair growth, whatever. But it has really helped with with my hair feeling thicker. Like my hair, I feel like it's growing in a little bit thicker now. Now that I've been protective styling and I've been using that shampoo and conditioner on a regular basis. But I did go through quite a few shampoos to find that Do Grow is what my hair actually likes. And but back to the best advice that I could have ever gotten was to stop using a comb to detangle my hair, or more so to stop using a comb on wash day. So I never did finger detangling. I felt like it was something that I didn't have to do, but I realized that it was something that my wash day routine was missing. I needed to finger detangle. I needed to get rid of the combs, because the combs was, as I'm combing, it's pulling on my hair, the hair that's ready to shed and the hair that's still hanging on. It was just pulling it all. So I realized that just being gentle by finger detangling really worked a lot. Like ever since I started doing it, I've seen a big difference. My hair isn't as sore. Like my scalp would literally be sore on wash days, and it's something that I just got used to. But the funny thing about it is your hair or your scalp isn't supposed to be sore on wash day. If your scalp is sore on wash day, you're doing something wrong. I'm just gonna say it. I was doing something wrong, so I can tell you, you're doing something wrong if your hair is, or your scalp is so sore. Like it would be, my scalp would be so sore that I couldn't even style my hair the same day I washed my hair, because my scalp was that sore, and my scalp literally needed a break. It was like, time out. We need a break. Let's finish this up on tomorrow. And also I have been using a DIY coffee oil that I feel like helps. I massage it into my hair. Sometimes I use castor oil. I still use some hair growth oils, but I massage it into my hair to help with hair growth. So I think that helps with my hair growing and scalp massages. Now I'm going to show you my next wash day when it happens, how much hair I lose, so you guys stay tuned for that. But all I can say is I feel like I'm going in the right direction. I haven't resolved, I don't want to get you guys wrong, this is still a journey. I haven't resolved my excessive shedding. However, I am moving in the right direction because it's becoming less and less. I even got emotional on the wash day because I looked and I was like, wow, I did not lose that much hair this time. So yeah, just great news, better practices, but great news all around that I'm doing better. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video with my excessive shedding hair journey that is still ongoing, but I feel like I am moving in the right direction. So if you guys want to keep up with like my excessive shedding or any hair loss that I lose, I'm definitely going to continue documenting that on my channel with my wash days, and when I style my hair, I'm definitely going to be keeping track of it. So you guys just make sure you follow me, subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and click notification bell so you can see when I upload it in real time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.